To the naked eye, the old prospecting town of Bendigo might not seem the most obvious place to unearth elite marathon running gold, but as the saying goes,
there's gold in them Nar Hills.
It definitely hasn't sunk in yet that I'm the fastest Australian marathoner ever. So it's, yeah, I haven't said it out loud that many times, so it still does, it does shock me, yeah.
In Valencia, Spain, these are the final strides of Andy's history-making run. He shattered the Australian men's marathon record in December by more than a minute. 42.2 kilometres in 2 hours, 6 minutes and 22 seconds.
I knew that I'd broken the Australian record. I knew that I'd ran a massive, massive PB. And then to qualify for the World Champs was just, yeah, it was a phenomenal feeling.
He did it!
Running great Robert De Castella put the marathon on the map in the 80s.
That is the third fastest time ever run in the history of the sport.
In 2022, Brett Robinson broke the Australian marathon record. Now, Andy sits at the top of the country's best.
I feel like I don't belong there. Even though I am there, that's not, I don't know, I still don't see myself in that light.
It's one race, one time, but what sits underneath all of that?
Years and years of hard work, support from a long list of people.
The 33-year-old's journey started on the trails around Bendigo.
Just look dead straight.
Cross country, I mean, that was a real staple of your teenage years, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I ran a lot of cross country, I think, because I grew up running in the bush here in Bendigo, I was quite well suited to cross country.
His career has been well documented on the back page of the local paper, milestones kept by his parents, Jenny and Alan, who are seasoned marathoners in their own right.
I've done 51 over a 19-year period.
Yes, and 63, so it's 114.
And it's their silverware which is on show at the family home.
Feels as if I'm going to drop some of these. This one's probably the one that we cherish the most, which is the 6 World Majors. A wonderful thing to achieve.
The biggest call of Andy's life came back in July from an unlikely source. The then Australian marathon record holder Brett Robinson rang to tell him he would be pulling out of the Olympics because of injury and Andy would take his spot.
Yeah, I got that call. It was like Tuesday at 8:30 as I was walking into Woolies, and then I ended the call, went into Woolies, forgot what I was there for, went home, and then started packing my bag. And I think I was on a flight at like 6 p.m. the next day.
This guy's the benchmark that you'd been working towards, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then for him to give you the call and give you a gift like that.
Yeah, it's. I actually feel a little bit for Brett for this year because he gave me his spot for the Olympics, and then I went and took his record. So I don't know if I'm on his Christmas card list this year, but I know that me running this time has motivated him, and it's probably the push that he needed to, like, he messaged me and he said, "Congratulations, we need to race."
Running in green and gold in Paris. Another lifelong goal ticked off in 2024.
It was a whirlwind and something I can't believe it happened. It's nice to be reminded of it every now and then because running in the Olympics is something really special.
This year, Andy and Brett have a chance to go head-to-head in April at the London Marathon, one of the world's major marathons. Sydney has just become the 7th major and has seen a surge in applications. More than 79,000 want to take part. What is that like, to go your whole life thinking that what your family was into and what you were into was a bit of a niche, and now to see how many people are doing it?
I love it. I love it that, I don't know, I think during a marathon you can learn so much about yourself and the highs and the lows. And people who have run a marathon will know what that feels like, and it's really addictive.
So we're going to head off. Yeah, let's have a good session.
Back at home in Bendigo, he's a teacher and elite running coach. These kids you're coaching, they're fast, aren't they?
They are fast. Some of them are nearly knocking off my PBs, which is really exciting. It's good. Drive that knee forward. Try and be nice and light. Think light and quick.
And what do you hope for your future? What out of running?
Main goal is the Olympics. Don't know if I'll get there, but you can always hope. Yeah.
But what does that say? Why? How is it not possible when you've got Andy as your coach?
Yeah, exactly. He's done it, so hopefully he can go the same path.
People that know me will know that I love Bendigo, and I'm really proud to be from Bendigo, and I love that I can still compete at the highest level in my sport and still be in my hometown.